Wish there was a way to have another try today. Maybe find the words to say what you really meant to me. But the time has passed, you done took your final gasp. Now we're out thinking of the past without an hourglass. Oh, how the tides have changed. Our roads are rearranged, forced to write another chapter, not wanting to turn the page. You're in a better place, but we're all still stuck in hell. One day we will reunite, one day we will all prevail. If I'm supposed to live, how am I supposed to try? Without the rock that gives life, all I do is cry. No more. I promise I'll be there, I swear to God, if this is in his plans, then this life ain't fair. I was on my way, but I arrived too late. I wish that I could hold your hand before you crossed the pearly gate. I don't blame you that you couldn't wait. Actually, I'm happy that you did this in your own way, Pops. I love you, by the way, this is your boy Jay. Reserve a place for me so we can drink and laugh the night away. You raised us right. Mom is gonna be fine. The three of us will keep her safe. Your legacy will be aligned. And if there's something that you need from me to do, I'll find you in my dreams so I can keep my word to you. Love you, Pops. Till we meet again. Rest easy. Paradise.
And Papa, we cry for you.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just got this. You got the song going in the background. Chicken, what's good?
What's up, bro?
Okay, you been on all day.
Not all day. Not all day.
Oh, dude, my notification been going off. How's it going so far up in here, dude? You look like you're just kind of we're exploring the music scene for a little while on Twitch.
No, absolutely.
Freaking.
Hold on here. Let's chill until the music's done.
Yeah.
Got like 5 viewers.
Okay, yeah. What's it about?
We'll keep on going with your smile that'll never die. Nothing measures to the pleasures looking in your eyes. When you talked about one day you're in that paradise. My tears are falling, but you catch it before it hits the ground. Hand on my shoulder saying, boy, you gotta look around. Gotta be tough, keep your head up like I always said. God and family at the table, so we all break bread. But I'm cloudy, eyes are blurry, my feet is dragging slow. Even though I'm in a hurry, a vision of you will never fade. Till my dying days, your touch and memories can never ever be replaced.
And Papa, we cry for you. You know you're not here, but we can't be without you. To be without you, we know we can't. Oh, you know we gonna be.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
No, it's a good one, bro. This one's a good one. At least for us, it's a good one.
Fuck yeah. No, I don't know. I think it was Frank, like, cause no, before you even mentioned that it was gonna be up on radio in Guam. Frank's like, they made this song. I played it, you know, at your dad's funeral, and I was like, what the fuck? I want to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I've only ever really heard Craigie's stuff, and like, and you know, and a lot of that, like, especially his stuff that he comes out lately is work related, and you can tell. Like, I could tell, like, when he sings about certain people, I knew who it was. You know, never say anything because, you know, those are his private thoughts that he's putting out in the music. But
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, but I heard this, man. It's like, you can hear, I don't know, man. Like, you can hear the heartbreak. You know what I mean? And I know, you know, knowing you guys for a little while, you know, that you know, heartbreak for your dad, who was an amazing man. You know, he went through some shit just like I went through some shit, and then he came out on top, and, you know, was such a loving father to you guys. And then, but you can hear that, but you can also hear the, like, the peace in each and every one of your guys's little lines there, man. Like, and you're just gonna, like, you know, that it's a better place, you know.
No, absolutely. It's I think too this is where it really sparked it really sparked me to really get going on how can I say it, just the streaming the live. And my dad was always, Pops was always a huge supporter of us, right? So it was kind of one of those things where it was like my dad was always like, man, you guys got to keep doing it. And when you got me on like talking about the OBS and start streaming and stuff, I was just like, oh shit, well maybe I should do this on Facebook. And then when you introduced me to Twitch, I've just been exploring the whole platform of Twitch, right? Just and to me it was mind blowing. It was like like it's not just video games. It's not just people just spending their whole life on video games.
Nah,
There's so much more to this, dude. I was like, holy cow! Like,
Yeah, Twitch,
how long has it been out?
dude, Twitch has evolved, man. It started. I mean, a lot of this probably started from guys that were on YouTube. A lot of the original main Twitch streamers, yeah, all gamers, but like they started from doing stuff that was called like machinima, and it was like they'd make scenes and like clips out of video games. And then like that kind of started falling apart, and everyone started doing their visual like their live streams on huge like gaming websites, like obviously YouTube, putting up their clips, but things like MLG, Major League Gaming, and then they're like, let's do Twitch, and we'll do it for games, and then it evolved from there. Like, so now it's like you don't got just like games, you got people that are doing music, especially huge music stars. You got just chatting, people trying to hang out, and within just chatting, that is like a whole tree in itself, man. You got people who will just knit on stream, and people want to watch that, like, you know what I mean? Or there's a guy,
absolutely,
yeah, there's a guy who records ducks, and every time you subscribe or donate, like it feeds the ducks. Like it's insane. Yeah, Twitch is huge, and it's definitely something that everybody wants to crack at.
It gives people a platform.
Yeah.
It gives people a platform. For those of you who are viewing, I mean, I only got a couple viewers here, but again, like a lot of people back in the day, you don't think you have talent, right? You don't think anyone would be interested in any lick of thing that you would do. But what I'm noticing, like, yeah, like you said, Blake, there's just so much stuff on this that people are into what people are into. It just, to me, this is because you have like YouTube, you have YouTube Live and all that stuff, right? It does the same, basically that's that same type of thing where other than the chat, it's kind of like it notifies the people that subscribes to you, and then they can view it, right? But these people here on Twitch, I read into this when I joined it, is like you interacting with the people is huge. And people with performance anxieties that want to pre-record their stuff, can pre-record or whatever, or they can practice and then stream it live, right? I don't practice any of this. I think that's the beauty for our stream channel, right? Is that we don't rehearse this. So whatever blooper we get is it's people see it, right? You can't erase a blooper. So if you fuck up, it's on the interweb, bro. Like, it's there.
Yeah, I mean, like, all about like live viewing. It's they want the fuck ups, they want the mistakes, they want the like good parts, and I've come to learn that about what I've been doing lately, which is role playing. Like, I mean, fuck, I've been
watching you. Your Grand Theft Auto stuff, dude. I'm actually gonna download that.
It's fun, man. It is a
dude,
lot,
I've
it's a
been
lot of
watching
fun,
that.
man. I gotta go home, and I get to live. I've portrayed my character a lot off my own life, and it's not always the best role play to do that, but I portray my character of like, what would have happened if I got into the huge criminal scene? Like, like what would have happened if I got to like, the point where I was tied with gangs or like a mafia or just a huge syndicate of like robbers and stuff, and it's cool, but like all in the background, my character's life is just like, I'm doing this stuff to make huge money, and I'm doing it to make huge money because I want to start something real, something like a record label where people's voices can't get heard like that. You know what I mean? Like it like something like that. And in my RP server, it has things like that. There's an underground whole underbelly world, and a lot of it's called by a group called the Militia. And and they run everything. So people start businesses, and like, you know, people are like, oh, we're a taxi business, but the real underbelly of that business is they're actually getaway drivers. They're professional trained getaway drivers for like when we rob banks or heist jewelry stores, things like that. And it's just fun. It's just fun to kind of, I get to come home, long 8, 9, 10 hour day from work, super pissed off, and I get to come home and let it go and become somebody else for 3-4 hours a night and like 6 to 8 hours on a Friday, you know.
Dude, I get it. A lot of people that, sometimes like there's a lot of people that love their reality, right? Like we can't hate on that, but then there's also people that need a break from the everyday hustle and bustle. And again, it's like I totally get like when people, they're out there, they're working all day, and who knows, they can be either loving what they do or hating what they do, dealing with great people or dealing with shitty people. Because some industries, you deal with nothing but shitty, entitled people. Like, I hate to say it, the restaurant industry is, I have never seen so much people that walk in and feel so entitled because they're paying for a meal. They take the customer service level to a whole nother thing. It's like they disrespect those people in that sense. And I can understand those guys coming home or like what you do, just a constant brain.
It's mind numbing, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like you're dealing with drawings all day, like structural drawings, and you're just under this pressure of, you got to get it right. It's not like a regular job. What we do is not a regular job, right? So it's kind of like, if we screw up, it's not like it's okay. I guess you say if you
we
put
screw up, the building's going down. That's the
reality.
No,
exactly. If we mess up, we don't just. We can get fired, right? And we go, but like the ramifications, I guess you could say, like, if instead of someone orders a burger, you give them a taco, that person's going to get lit. I get it. Some people are going to be like, dude, this is so freaking screwed up.
But the thing is, they order a burger and they get a taco. They come back in, complain about it. They get a burger and now a free taco. Like, that's the reality of food. Something we do is like, yeah, it is stressful. Like, that is why, I make a rail wrong, in one spot, and an engineer does not catch that at that column. And for some reason, that building goes down. In the back of my mind was that because I didn't provide the right reinforcement? Like, it's something so simple, like, and it could be a million other things, like, but that's a stressful day. But like, I'm like, I don't know, somewhere in the last couple of years, I've become more of a homebody. I don't like to go outside much. I like to chill at home. But and so everything a little scares me a little bit now when I leave here. But I mean, like, I like to, like, I work, I work with you guys, but like, everybody there, they're my family. Like, so, especially everybody we work with, especially in the office, we all become so close there because we're in the fucking shit. Like, I know a lot of the warehouse guys think they're in the shit every day, but we're in the real shit. We answer these phone calls or these emails of people yelling at us. And it's just like, 8 hours a day, like, and I come home and I'm like, I need some stress relief.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. Like, the shop guys, and again, they're putting in the muscle, and they're going in and they're putting in the muscle. And the thing is like, when you have to fix a screw up out there out there. Oh, hold on, that's Chris. I'm telling him to get on Discord.
Yeah, get him
hold
in
on.
here, get him in.
Hey, Chris. Hey, get on Discord, bro. Me and Wonton, we're twitching live right now. All right, you got it. Later. Yeah, he's gonna get on. I'm trying to get the SoundCloud, bro. I'm trying to get the SoundCloud right because I want to try to stream this. Try to stream some SoundCloud stuff from our old stuff. But yeah, like the stuff that messes up in the shop, I get it. They gotta fix it. But really, it's just grabbing new material, putting it on the plate, and it's still work, right? It's still hard work. But then with us in the office, we got to talk to you guys got to talk to the engineers. Me and Brendan, we have to talk to the superintendents, and these owners and all of this, like it just comes crashing down. Like we deal with all the political, the legal, and all the structural information in that office, right? So I mean, to each their own, but it's absolutely, when you're off, like I've been finding solace is the word. I don't know if solace or peace. When I go to, like right now, I'm sitting on the Twitch music. I literally much prefer to watch this than listen to a lot of the Pandora stuff or a lot of the mainstream, because they're mainstream. They're mainstream. Like, look at this dude right here, bro. He's in a cow suit. Like, hold on, I gotta.
Wait, where?
He's in a cow suit. Look at that. That's freaking amazing.
Hold on.
Hey, I don't know if I'm breaking any like rules.
No, dude, there's no rules. We can watch other people's streams. It ain't like that.
Yeah.
Dude, we hype them up, you know. Get this person.
Yeah,
on
look
here.
at-
Who is this?
look.
Haley Wilson Music. She's in a Minnie Mouse dress, and we got a guy in a cow suit. Hold on, I gotta find this.
Look, yeah, bro.
Oh, hold up. I gotta hear it too.
Yeah.
What's it? Haley.
I might just follow them.
Yeah.
I might just follow. I'm gonna. Yeah, we got to hear this.
Oh, here we go.
Isaac Leon Loon.
Yeah, like I mean, I love it too because I mean, you
He's
know,
a Dalmatian. Okay,
oh,
he's not
Dalmatian.
a cow.
Okay. Oh, it's Cruella Deville.
Except it's a 7.
Yeah, it's
Ma-
Cruella
yeah.
Deville. Yeah. 101 Dalmatians. All right, I get it. I get the sticker.
I can play.
Oh, let me turn it up for.
Isaac.
Hey, I hope
My
I hope that
goodness.
this will be the first artist that would suck if they sucked on this. So whoever's viewing this,
she's got a spot on Spotify, dude.
So-
She's got some type of following here. 75.
This
You know what I mean? To get on Spotify.
yeah. So, oh, she's trying to get a new camera for the stream. Okay,
Oh, what type of camera? Hold up.
I don't know.
$2,000. So I'm thinking high end selfie cam, whatever SARS you can vlog with. They're really good for streaming.
Look at this, bro. Like she's practicing. Well, this is
We
live.
have no
So
practice
like I
this
said,
one.
talk about bloopers,
Oh.
right? They fuck up live. So this is
Yeah.
this is so human, and this is, I think, what's the beauty of this is the freaking beauty of humanity that people don't see on the back scene. They just see the recorded. This is the you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna shut up, man.
Okay, that is not the same person. Whoops. Alright, I'm just gonna.
Here, let me let you know who she is.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can find a YouTube.
Haley Wilson Music.
Yeah.
Take a look at my page, Haley Wilson Music.
Yeah. No, I was seeing if I can find a YouTube for
That's not the bridge, is it?
her.
Is it
Yeah,
not
so
the
She doesn't seem to have anything on
So
her site. I
what
typed
do
it
you
in
wanna do
YouTube and I got
is-
something
That's
that
literally
cannot
this
be
for
streamed
the
on Twitch.
yeah, you better.
Yeah, it's gone now, dude. It was like it had Bad Baby like in one of the videos. I was like, yeah, that's not her.
It's no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
We're literally gonna do
She's-
up to
she's
as
European.
you.
Your heart
Yeah, I don't-
is
I-
in
Oh,
mine.
Brisbane, Australian.
No
Yeah, she's
request
Australian.
is too
Brisbane.
extreme. When you
Just reading her about me real quick.
Yeah, all I know is that guys, if you're viewing, whoever else is viewing this, if you're not on Twitch,
There you go.
this is live.
I didn't want to pick
Um,
that one.
Well,
It's
you had
it's
it.
it's not just
we did.
it's just not gaming
When-
or just some
When did we have it?
ridiculous
We never had it. You
platform.
sang it
These
I
are
never
live
sang it
artists
yesterday.
it's
Maybe
entertaining
you
to
guys
watch.
can
To
get
me,
that
it's
song as well.
I never sang it.
is better than the
This is what
garbage
happens when you let him
out
just-
there on the interweb, man.
All right.
I got one.
Well, no, we've still got more to go through.
Dude, that Dalmatian dog though is just that
That
suit
outfit,
is
bro.
that's getting me, bro.
Outfit.
I'm a hero. I'm gonna
Hey,
I'm gonna
you know what, though?
follow.
Let's see
You know
how-
what though? Like this is just like this is probably just a collab between two streamers, right? Two music streamers. And
Yeah.
they're collabing, and he's like, "You want to do a shtick? All right, we'll do Disney's theme stuff, but you know, we'll do 101 Dalmatians because right now, yeah, you know what I mean.
Hey,
Like,
how do you get your video? How do we get that video onto my stream or my video onto your stream, right? So we can look at, because
That
Like-
that is something beyond me. I know eventually we get, you know, subscribe buttons. There is a way we can multi-stream.
Right.
But you're not allowed to do it until you're affiliate. So,
Okay.
But I'm just watching you on yours, and I'm just kind of listening to this and kind of going back and forth with her stream as well.
A friend in me.
Oh,
You've got a friend in me.
all right, Toy Story.
You've got a
Yeah.
friend in
She's rocking a
me.
Lanakai ukulele though.
Rub her head and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed. Just remember what your old pal said, for you've got a friend in me.
All right.
Yeah, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend.
The vibe of it though is
You got a friend in me.
click. Yeah, I mean,
Hold on,
it's good.
I screwed up. Hold on.
I got him too. There isn't anything
There.
I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through.
Like,
'cause
she's got a great
friend
voice. Like
in
I'll
me.
give her that.
Yeah, you've got a friend
But
in
Oh,
I
me.
bro,
want to hear
here.
something original. Like I don't want to
Dude.
hear.
Here. I've been on this dude's channel.
We got Bar
He does-
Barnu Michael. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Barnum Michael. He plays a lot of covers, but he has this one original. It's called Universe. Dude, legit, bro. This guy is like, how are you? Why are you in your living room?
Did you know Geico could
Well, I can probably, I don't know why he's in his living room, but it's like
Because this is his family home.
yeah, no, he's
he's got a room for himself, brother.
no, like he's Filipino, right? So
Yeah.
like in one of his streams, like they were barbecuing outside. You hear a kid on the background. Like it was actually pretty cool, man. It was actually pretty cool to watch this guy. This guy's hella good.
All right, so
And
wait, is it just on here on his streams or? Like,
yeah, it's on his streams. He also has YouTube, but it's Barnum Michael. This guy, he hasn't streamed. So let's see here. He hasn't streamed for a while. Oh, you know who else is pretty dope? Here, she's actually live. Oh, bro, that's how you know you got good viewers, right? Because it just
Bro, that's how you know you got good viewers, right? Because
her voice, though.
Yeah. All right. Let me look at her. No. Let me get you back to Twitch.
Her renditions, though, even though she's doing covers, like her renditions are freaking crazy.
Where is it? Her name is two N's. I spelled it wrong. There it is. Yeah. You get enough, you get advertisement revenue. So you know what I mean. Like.
Nowadays, don't compare me to pizza. That's one comparison I'll never live up to. Also to answer you, I say yes.
Yeah,
Pineapple
moderately
on
funny
pizza.
soul folk songwriter. All right,
And the good
I can see that.
thing is, we're celebrating variety here. So that's totally fine.
She's making this
If
up
you
as she
don't
goes?
like it, then
Yeah,
just
yeah, dude.
shed
That's good,
your
dude.
tears. I tried carrying the weight of the world.
Oh,
Dude, you gotta follow her, bro. She's good, bro.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Someone just yelled out. Someone said pineapple. I don't know why. I want to know the story behind that.
All right, she adds pineapple to it then, because they said pizza.
Oh.
Wish that I could stay
Um,
forever this young.
Okay, I know the song
Not
now.
afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize.
I wish I could afford that mic. I don't have the money for that type of mic. Or the setup for it.
All this time I was finding myself. Well, I didn't know.
dude, she's been streaming for like 2 hours, bro. That's something that I can't. Like streaming for 2 hours though. That's
Yeah.
I mean, we're on 48 minutes, but
I mean, it's really once you kind of like, so like, I'm a game streamer, like, you know what I mean, like, and like once you're kind of like once you're into it, like, you know, like especially early on in Twitch when you don't got a lot of people chatting and shit like that, like, you know, you're not entertaining anybody, so you just kind of dive back into the game. So like, but I mean, I've had days like, you know, I've had 15 fucking 20 people up in here and just hanging out talking, and you know, it's a hard thing to do to mix it up, for sure, because you know, I'm the type of streamer. It's like, yes, I would love to get my sub button. You know what I mean? Like, but but at the same time, I like talking to the people that are here, because people that are here are they're here to make connections as well as watch something that they haven't seen. You know, I mean, yes, everybody goes to these huge streamers. Like, I got people on my stream, like Summit 1G. He's in a role playing server right now. We got Landmark. He's got 15,000. Like, he's playing Escape from Tarkov, just slaying shit. You know, I mean, like everybody has their own thing. Like, I'm sure at a certain point streamers break off, but like I'm here to also like provide, not even provide, but like make friendships. Like 95% of the people that I've talked to on Twitch, I have played games with. Like,
right.
Like, I meet kids in Rocket League. Like a kid not that long ago, I haven't talked to him lately, but he seemed to have gotten better and made some more friends. And but he plays Rocket League. He's like 12, 13 years old, and I said, before he even came in, I was like, sure your parents are gonna be all right? You just hanging out with a random stranger before like playing games with them on my Discord and shit like that? Like, but because I wasn't gonna hold back on who it was. I was gonna cuss in front of the kid, like, you know what I mean? That's how they saw me. But he said he didn't really have friends, and since that time, like, us hanging out and just talking, and he's a really good Rocket League player. You know, I think he's gotten a couple friends. He's got a whole Discord set up, and he's making more friends on Rocket League. You know, and he's really good. He's really good Rocket League player at 12 years old. Like, he like wants to be like the pros, and I mean, that's good aspiration for him if he wants to stick with video games his whole life. Like, I mean, you get to the pros. I mean, the pros make more than enough to live each year, 80 to 100K, you know, but
right.
But I mean, like, you know, he just needs to stay active in it. You know, he's good. Like, you know, like I spend most of my time in Rocket League these days just sitting in the free play mode, just freestyling, but not actually competition and shit. But like, yeah, I mean, like this whole community, man, it's about vibes. It's not. I don't think. I think in all reality, it's like, you know, at the beginning of this, and like, I'm still definitely at the beginning of it. I'm almost getting my sub button. I think I'm like 12, 13 viewers away from the sub button, but
yeah, dude, I'm trying to get viewers, or I'm trying to get subs or follows, right? So that way I can get that as well. But
yeah,
you know, it is really about bringing content. It really is. I mean,
it's content, but it's also just, I don't know, like, I think my own Twitch reads is like, you know, just come join the Lizard Paradise family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just here for like good vibes, man. People be like, I know people are gonna be shitheads at one day, but I'm here for good vibes. Like, to just hang out. Like, I'm not great at video games, not great at music. I'm not great at just sitting here doing a podcast because I am slightly drunk on a Sunday, you know. Like, but I mean, the reality is just like, you know, I mean, people come in here, like, a lot of people like to find the new guys. They want to see what they bring out, and that's why I'm excited for you coming into the Twitch world, because I mean, fuck, I know your family. They're all fucking musical geniuses. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna come into the music world on Twitch, and people want to discover music. Like,
right.
I mean, everybody's heard everybody's music, right? Like, they've heard punk rock, they've heard rap, they've heard hip hop, they've heard country, they've heard all that. And that's where, like, the Twitch vibe is like, you know, like this chick is just trying to give off good vibes. That's really what it is. Like, you know, like she's like, all right, I'll play this song. I can play it by ear. Someone like you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to see here, you know, once you're more comfortable here, like, you know, 3, 4, maybe a week or two down the line, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to just start popping on random soundtracks, like where you can hear and I'm going to hear some things, you know what I mean? Like, and that's, dude, people are going to see that, you know,
we definitely got to collabo because your guitar, your vibe, bro, like bringing hip hop to that type of style. Like a lot of people that do it, like the whole, like what I like about her, Nelly or Nell, what I like about her is that she has that raspy jazz, but super clear. I love
Very
that,
clear.
bro. When it like jazz hip hop, or a mixture of alternative or contemporary with jazz chords, whether it's piano or guitar, bro. Like you throw a hip hop beat into that, or even just some type of percussion. Dude, I love dropping lyrics on those things, because it's like I can't sing well, but I can still
anymore.
You know, I can still feel the vibe though with the music, and you can drop lyrics and still feel the vibe at the same time. And I don't have a range. I think that's why I say, like, I can't sing. I don't have a range. Once I get to a certain range, I start losing control. I start, you know, my sounds become really off. But, you know, I can sit there at a very low tone without really stressing my voice too much. I can stay within a good key. It's just when, you know, when I want to get excited and kind of like belt out, that's when the monotone, tone deaf, like,
God.
you
don't even tell me, brother. I'm the same fucking way, bro. I mean, there was a point in time I could hit range, man, but like, I don't know. I think it's been 2 years since I've even decided to create music anymore. I think it's been when I started working in our office. I've been so focused on just anything else, like. But like, even just like, I barely even pick up my guitar anymore, man. I got $1,000 guitar, like, that I just sit over here and I just stare at it. I'm like, oh man, like, I pick it up every now and then and play the things I know, but like creation, and then I try to sing and I'm like, I'm off key even in my own music that I've written. And then, like, I start my songs.
I hate that.
Dude, I hate that one. I don't even remember my lyrics anymore. And I have a book, and I know it's somewhere. And Leslie's going to probably walk in because she's hearing this, because it's probably on the bookshelf that I never look at with all her witchcraft shit. But, you know what I mean? Like, but, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, man, I've written so much music, and it's fucking crazy. Unbox Warehouse, what's up, man? We're just hanging out. We're just chatting in here. I don't know if it shows that on YouTube, but we're just hanging out, doing kind of a podcast / watching kind of musical people and hanging out. If you are on Twitch, make sure to go follow this guy, Fokai Your I-900, man. He is fucking talent. Pure talent, bro. His music is insane, and he's kind of new to the streaming world. But I mean, once he's comfortable on here, I guarantee you're gonna see some freestyles. You're gonna see some shit written down that was been written down. He played. He's been playing earlier today. His music as well. That they did for their father's funeral. And it's fire. It's pure fire. It's something crazy. But it's good to see you in here, man. But yeah, like, for real, like, music is. It's been hard, dude. I can't hit a pitch for life. And then, like, I get really into it, like, because when I'm more into it, like, it's when I've been drinking on, like, a Friday or Saturday night lately, and I've been kind of just picking it up while I've been waiting to get into my servers of games, and I try singing, man, and I can't hit pitches that I used to hit, and I feel very monotone, a lot more than I fucking usually felt, man, and it's fucked. I wish I stuck with it more, but I can't. I'm so ADHD that I'm like, I'm in something and vibing with it so fucking much. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, and then I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I try not to burn myself out, but I do it way too much. I get burned out so quickly. And
Hey, but when you're vibing, I think like too, you're vibing it, bro. Like there's nothing you can do. I mean, obviously you can stop vibing, but why would you want to do that, right? So it's kind of like these music artists. You can tell just because the way you did it, right? The way you feel when you do your music, when you're doing it, it's just something emotional that puts you in that vibe that you can see you can see it in their eyes, bro, and in their face that they're just starting to zone the fuck out, bro. And it's a reliever because like you're able to let yourself go. Like I'm excited to see what would happen in the next few weeks because back in the day when Chris and I was doing music in the studio, right? We didn't really have experience with these social platforms, and let's just say our producer was a million years old.
Yeah, I mean, this shit. I mean, a lot of that early day stuff when you guys were growing up in the literal fucking hood. Like, you know, what I mean, like this shit wasn't around yet. I mean, yeah, you had YouTube, especially in the early days of the internet, but you had nothing like this, man. Like, where you
we
could
had nothing
actually
like
get
this.
eyes on you at any random moment. You know.
No, no, absolutely. Like being able to have this platform and also to see artists here that they have this and they don't have to like subject themselves to the record label and the record label telling them what to do and to slave them on the type of music to market because the record label is about getting the viewers, about getting the buyers and all that stuff, which I totally get that, right? Because everyone needs money to keep the boat rolling. But with the amount of technology that's available and affordable, I would say to those who absolutely think that it's unaffordable, count how much times you go out to Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, buying pointless things. You put that all in savings, accumulate all that. There you go. There's a microphone, right? There's a laptop. There's software, and right now there's just so available to the public, and it's so affordable in that sense. And like back in the day, like the microphone I just bought that we record off of, that Craig and Chris and we record off at Chris's house, is off the same microphone that Michael Jackson used in Thriller. It's the same microphone that this artist is using. I have the same microphone. The thing's $399. A lot of people, I get it. $399 is a shitload of money if you don't have $399.
Oh, it's a lot of money, brother. Like,
but in respect to back in the day, that microphone was probably nowhere near $400. You know what I mean? So
absolutely not, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have people, like say for example, my setup. I got a couple guitars here. I got this setup that I have, and again, it did take money, but it was through a certain amount of time. It wasn't like all one jump. Now, if you have like $2,500 and you already have a decent computer, some monitors, and now you need to get a microphone, an interface, and some instruments or software. I think it depends on what direction you want to go. Like me and you, Blake, we're prime. I'm setting my studio up to play live. You can see the drums in the back here. I got my guitars. Oh shit! I broke something. I got my guitar. I think I broke a chord somewhere, or I broke my. Oh, here. So it's this thing that that holds the cords to the back of the arm that I have my mount on. So I didn't break it, but it popped off. Whatever. I keep on popping it off. I'm just gonna leave it right there. So we can play live, but there's people right now. Oh, this one dude right here. Here. Let's see if he's on. Let's see. Young Skirt.
Young Skirt. All right.
Young Skirt.
That name throws me off a little bit. Questioning judgment at the exact moment.
No, he makes beats, right? But he gets super into his beats. But like people that want to make beats and stuff, it depends on the format you want to do music. But this dude's legit.
Yeah. I mean, beats are a rough world, right? Because, man, if you don't have a name upon your beats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy seems he's pretty tedious. He's pretty tedious with his beats. Just watching him do his beats, and when I'm not streaming, I'm watching artists either performing or creating stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can get see if he's got at least somewhat of a finished product here. Hold on, let's see here. But dude, when he starts getting hell of hype with this shit. Does that dude got food on his sweater? Does that dude got food on his sweater?
Yeah, I mean, he might, bro. I mean, he's been here all day, you know, just creating this track. Let's see here. Remix Friday. How many minutes we into it?
He's 2 hours in right now.
2 hours in. All right, let me catch up. I don't want the echo happening.
And moisturizers for healthy and hydrated.
Get past this ad break.
Relax your body and mind.
Yeah.
With new Dove Men.
Oh, now he's playing Street Fighter.
I mean, fuck. This sounds fucking great.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
What up, bro?
What's up, Chrissy?
It's Lakin Jr.
Hey, join
Join
the Twitch feed, bro.
Oh,
We're
right
just-
on, right on.
We're surfing
What you guys been streaming already?
about an hour, bro. We're just doing our thing.
Yeah, this guy here. I don't even usually stream on Sundays, and then I looked at my phone, and I'm kind of like half drunk, and I'm like, and I see Junior called me, and I go check his Twitch stream for the sixth time. He's doing something else, listening to more music, and I was like, fuck it, I'll go turn on my phone, or I'll go turn on my computer. You know,
you guys watching Street Fighter right now?
No, this guy who makes beats, he makes some pretty dope beats. I'm trying to get we're talking about like artists live and doing their thing on Twitch and in the format, and we're just browsing shit right now.
Yeah, just hanging out,
So-
just having a kind of like a nice little quick podcast, and where we all have to go back to delivering 800 Columbia tomorrow or something, you know.
I'm not a part of your
What's up?
actually Twitch stream, so
What?
Oh yeah.
You're fine.
Okay. I didn't know that we were gonna do it at 7:05 p.m.
Oh, 7:05 p.m.
Okay, honey, you're
Shit.
you're not.
Shit.
Okay, I'll be ending the stream soon, hun.
what you guys
Okay.
gonna eat? You gonna eat food, bro? Who needs
Oh,
food,
dude,
man?
what the fuck? Who needs food these days?
Yeah.
What is this is 2021, dude. We survive off protein bars and lies mostly.
Coffee.
You know what I mean?
Drink coffee.
Oh
Hey.
shit.
If all else fails, man, just remember this: you can always eat your food on Twitch and just call it a mukbang challenge or some shit.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what, if you guys
hold
are
on,
gonna,
let me
if you're
go
gonna
to
fuck around.
let me go to Uber Eats and order $10,000 worth of McDonald's real quick.
I'm a mukbang the hell out of pizza, man.
Fucking. But yeah, I mean, no, we've been sitting here fucking just chilling, watching these music people, and just like talking because I kind of came in about 45 minutes ago, pretty late, and then just he was playing your guys' song, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, and I saw that call, and I was like, yeah, I'll jump in on this, just hang out here for a minute. I don't usually stream on Sundays. I don't do much on the weekends. I barely do stuff on Fridays anymore. But yeah, I was down to talk about games, talk about music, and just fucking
Yeah,
hang
speaking
out,
of
man.
games, I'm gonna get on since you guys are on right now, you guys can watch me play you guys can watch me play some Black Ops.
Oh yeah, just watch you play some Black Ops, huh? Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just sit and free play Rocket League while we all do this.
Hell yeah.
I'm jumping to Blake's channel, bro. No.
I gotta turn down all the music and shit though, cause I don't play any actual games of this. I literally just sit in the free play mode for 2-3 hours now. I'm so, that's how crazy I've gotten with this shit. I don't.
Yeah, dude,
wanna play
Rocket
it.
League. My neighbor played that, and he said it was pretty dope. And I just never got to actually, what you call it, get to playing it.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, okay, so there is. All right, so there is a very competitive world to Rocket League. Like you know, I mean, there's freestyling, there's the actual 2v2s, 3v3s, 1v1s, and shit like that. Like, but it like, but if you want to like casually play Rocket League, dude, it's free. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is fun to play. Like, I was playing very competitive for a little while now. Like, and honestly, it was like I loved it, but when I start doing anything competitively, my brain starts breaking because, you know, I don't know what it fucking is, but I start getting way too into things like you know, I'm getting pissed off at people that I can't even yell at, or I'm getting pissed off at my actual friends that I play games with.
Yeah.
I
fucking hate you, motherfucker.
Hey, up every once in a while. Hey, bro, what you doing? Yelling at my computer, man. What you doing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling my best friend he ain't my best friend no more.
I'm cussing.
I mean, that's what I mean. Fuck, dude. You know how much Call of Duty I used to play. Like, and I used to play drunk a lot. But when I decided, you know, maybe drinking this much is not good for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in the long run, especially with shit going on with my body. Like, you know, like I'm just like, all right. So I cut down the drinking. So I'm like, I am like sober when I'm playing games. You know, 99% throughout the week now. And and I realize how fucking goddamn competitive I can be. Like, and it's scary. Like, so that's why, like, I'm enjoying playing things like GTA 5 role playing. Is like, I can take wins and losses when we're like robbing shit or robbing people, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I lose in some situations, like, and it's not that big of a deal. I lose in fucking Rocket League and I go down a rank. I freak the fuck out. Like, I'm so fucking mad. Like, and it took me so long. Like, I was almost in diamond rank, which is still shit tier in Rocket League, and I fucking like I freaked out. Like, it was just like I'm back down to platinum 1 because I just, like, you know, decided to just, you know, not take it so seriously, and I think it's just been better for my health in general. Like, taking something so seriously like that. Like, I get, you know, I'm not talented in video games like kids are talented in video games these days, but, like, you know, when I focus way too hard on it, I turn into a fucking shitter. Yeah, I'll be good in this game, but because I'll just practice 10,000 hours until I'm fucking good. But you know, I just turn into a fucking shit person. Like, you know, I mean, when I was playing Call of Duty every day, you know, I was really good at fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You know, and then I met friends that were really good, and then I met friends that just wanted to kind of like hang out and fuck around, and like we do like competitive stuff with each other. But like anytime I played sober, I get so like mad at myself if I didn't, like, knowing that I saw the guy first and I didn't fucking put my reticle on and pre-shoot and do all the Call of Duty bullshit, you know. And
I'm getting murked right now.
Yeah. When you hit the moment, man, where you either karate chop your fucking keyboard or throw your fucking remote at the fucking monitor, then you've got to, at that point, you got to slow down. You know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I've been so close to that point where I'll just like pound my desk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
when you're ready to punch your kids, bro, that's the time you need to turn it off. You know what I'm saying?
When I was playing League with Joel and Craig and Joey and them, man, like, there were some moments, man, where I would have to mute my mic because it was just at a level where I was like, okay, I'm never playing this shit again.
Yeah.
Like, losing isn't fucking fun, man, especially when you're not under the influence or you're not purposely trying to fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, like, God, there's such a point. Like, I get so mad at Warzone. Warzone is the worst, bro. Like, that takes out the worst in me, right? Like, you get two people like me and Joel together, where he's good at shooting on the game. You know what I mean? Like, and moving around, and he can survive. but then like, you know, like there was like one moment I fucking yelled at him, like I was fucking hammered, but I was trying to get a serious win, and I just fucking yelled. I was just like, he's like, what? Where the fuck were you guys? And I'm like, where the fuck were you? You just left the group, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Love that. I love that.
And I was pissed, bro. Like, and we didn't talk for like the next hour of the game. And I'm just like, you know, that's not a good color on me. You know what I mean? Like, I want W's in games like that. Like, I love battle royales, like, and things like that. But if it's gonna like cost me my own feelings, like as well as probably somebody else's, like, then I don't need to be doing shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
that dude, I hated that. Hated that.
Yeah, but I like my whole problem is like to become good, because everybody's already good in games, right? Like, especially these mainstream games like this, everybody's so good already is because like, you know, they've been playing these games or these types of games forever, right? And I'm playing catch up. Like, all right, so like I spent 10,000 hours in Warzone, like. But I probably spent 20 to 30 in just watching people play Warzone and learn how they rotate and what they're doing, what weapons they're using, what mods they're using, like, just to get good. Like, and it's disgusting. Like,
well, I mean,
instead of having fun,
disgusting.
But the type of person you are too, like, it's not that you lose. It's just if the effort was all there all the way around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing shit, like even in League, like that's why I quit League all the way. Like I just like fuck this. Is when no one's on the same fucking page, man. Like even
and I think if you're getting that serious though, I think if you're gonna get that serious, go competitive where other people are just as serious as you. You know what I mean? At that point,
like when it came down to it, it was like I'm just not gonna play it because I get too competitive with it. It ruins everyone's time around me, including my own.
Yeah, especially like
I get it.
People
I get that.
You know, I lost sight of what video games really, like, you know, really is, man. Like, it's people wanting to have fun with each other, man. Like, I mean, like I think as a society in general, because now we got video games on fucking ESPN. You know what I mean? Like we lost sight of what video games was originally intended for, and was a fun, creative way to get away from like societal norms, like, and like get a break from it.
Well, that's why I want to play shit. Sometimes I like to play it on my own. Sometimes I like to do things like if I'm playing like a role player, I like to play with other people. But if I'm I have a very specific means to doing shit like that. Like I don't like to just jump into a random group and just be like, "Hey guys, let's fucking raid and let's go fail and have a lot of fun." And shit. Like I don't have time like that anymore. Like I had to explain to some of my friends, like, dude, I just don't have time like that. If I was young and I felt like I had that, you know, that time to go, sure, let's have fun wasting time.
Well, I mean, yeah, like I Monday through Thursday, it's like I have from 4 or 4:30 till 7 or 8 o'clock, and then I need to shut it down because I need to, you know, make dinner, or even if dinner's already made, I need to, you know, eat and get ready for bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like I got a full day's worth of work tomorrow. Like I'm not a full-time streamer, and we'll probably never get there, but like, but I mean, I enjoy like doing this shit. Like,
damn it.
But the reality is, like, you know, I don't want to break my brain every day.
I mean, we break every day, like 5 days, 6 days a week. You know, we're buried, you know, in shit, and we're under a lot of pressure, and we react to it. We're competitive at work. When we get home, we got like zero tolerance for shit. Like it's just like in some for me where it's just like, fuck this, dude. Like I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna fucking play something else that I don't give a fuck about, or I can just put down whenever I want. But that's why I don't play tanks anymore, man, because like I can't stand not being competitive in a game like that, or I don't have the better way to put it. I don't have the time to invest into it to be competitive at it correctly.
No, yeah, absolutely not.
No.
But also that's why I think, you know, seeing so much of people like dive into the RP world.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, I'm really, really enjoying role playing. Like I'm trying to still break like a shell because
Yeah.
I deal with people in a video game the same way I deal with people in real life. And,
Yeah.
and that is by barely talking or not having to talk at all, unless I been drinking or something, like, and being able to chill out and just trying to have some fun. But
Dude, I got whooped on that one.
but like I'm trying to break into like the fact is like I just want to dive into my character and not have to be me for 5 seconds.
Well, that's
like
why I play Final, man.
Right.
I play Final because of that. Like, I can just go into this world and go and beat shit up and get my drops and hang out with people and conversate. But at the same time, too, I can just say, hey, I'm done. Walk away from it. I don't have to. Call of Duty has this magnetizing effect to me where I just got to get to it. And then when I get frustrated when I can't invest enough time to practicing the right things.
Yeah.
The right strategies. And then my gameplay's off, and I can't make plays that I used to be able to make because I'm fucking old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's where I loved the last group I was hanging out with. It was like we could be competitive with each other and we didn't care because it would be like, all right, kill challenge. But the reality of this is like not like all of us have been just drinking and like we're just we met each other through the game, but we're playing Call of Duty to have a good time. Yeah, we could if we all wanted to dive down and fucking be good at the game, we could shit on any pro team around. But like we were just, we wanted to have a good time, talk shit, and like and it felt freeing. Like, and we did that I did it for a year and a half.
Dude,
my whole problem was I was just drinking too much. Like, and
are
then
you guys
when
getting a wind area too?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's pretty bad. I'm
getting wind. We had snow earlier. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I asked Joel if Mike's hip hurt or anything.
Well, if it does snow, I'm not mad because I literally just mowed my lawn. So
no, it was snowing earlier, dude. We got out of Fred Meyer and was like, fuck.
Oh, you went to Fred Meyer's today too? I must have missed you.
Yeah, to grab some food around. I think it was around like 2.
Yeah, I must have just missed you, dude. What the fuck?
Damn.
I was there at 2. I was picking up a new vacuum because I threw away my old vacuum cleaner. Because
we were at the grocery area.
Out of that shit.
Dude.
Yeah, we were at the grocery spot,
man. Because I'm probably gonna log a little bit.
I'm gonna probably play this last game. And then start getting ready. I need to wash my ass, bro.
As soon as Junior's done, I just I saw the invite and I was like, all right, I'll come stream on a Sunday. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, don't stream that, bro. Leave that off, June.
Oh no,
I'll get kicked out. I think if I stream that.
What? You taking a shit?
I'm washing my ass.
I don't care.
No, you're fine. No.
I'm fine.
Just don't show that on video. You're good, dude. There's some weirder shit that's ever been talked about on fucking Twitch.
No, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna go over the League of Legends playoffs game that happened today. I haven't watched any of the matches, but I kind of.
Oh, I didn't even know there, dude. That's how out of the situation I am. Is I have not paid attention to any league lately. I'm
trying to figure out like if NA is going to be a thing or if they're going to relegate them to a wild card region. And the way it looks right now,
it's a wild card region.
Be a wild card region.
They're all fucking NA teams are trash in the league world.
Dude, it's
our fucking. I'll be surprised if we go back to Worlds again and another NA team wins again. It's like, yes, like I love teams like NRG for Rocket League.
Yeah.
But like, let's be honest, man. Like European players, they communicate and they perfect their skill in video games.
Well, they practice too, man. That's all they got. Those guys come out of areas that don't have shit.
Yeah, they don't get paid like an NA player. An NA player gets paid like at the most minimum. It would be like what my cousin got paid for fucking being on the practice squad for the Rams. Like it's 80 to 100 grand a year.
$1,000 a year, bro. And they lose. You know what I'm
saying? I mean. You got Asia and then you got European teams and they don't get shit. Like
no, they literally have a modest life, dude. They love to do what they do. They invest into it. They work hard, and I think that NA could get to that point if they just worked harder. It's just fuck, man. Like
Not with all the media websites now.
But it's so toxic now for people to sit there. Like, if you were to sit there and say, "Hey guys, we need to practice more, try harder," they'd be like, "You're so toxic." It's like, how am I fucking toxic for not wanting to be a fucking joke? You know?
Yeah,
God.
I mean, like, fuck, dude. Don't get me wrong. I love competitive games. I love watching Rocket League games.
Woo!
I love watching League of Legends, man. Like, I'm all for a competitive game, but like, I can tell that like, it's in North America alone. We've lost our edge because they're more focused on like, all right, how do we bring more viewers in, and how can we get a sponsor that's gonna actually pay us out? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Because like, you know, like every sponsor, it's like you got fucking chair sponsor, like Gaming World, like chair sponsors, you got computer sponsors, you got like you got headphones, and then you get some crazy stuff. Like you get shit like,
I wouldn't mind a sponsor for some fucking headphones, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you get shit like, you get Monster Energy. You know what I mean? Like people got that that type of fucking sponsorship, and that now they people dive off and they just live for their sponsorship, and teams keep people on their team because of what type of sponsorships they have. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for, like, you know, you want to be sponsored by these people and you're a good gamer, but like you're just there to have fun, then please just have fun, like, while you're doing it, not like, you know, I mean, that's what you were sponsored for. Like, but like, if that shit gets into the realm of like competitive gaming, like, I mean, think of all these kids that are taking fucking bets on fucking games like League of Legends or Rocket League. You know what I mean? Like, like I'm gonna drop 10 grand on Team Liquid, who hasn't won a single regional or worlds ever. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna drop because they're the underdog, you know. And I see like Team Liquid's like, you know, they should be winning that type of shit, but you get the actual underdog teams like Rogue or you know, and like, and they're only sponsored by themselves, by their team name, and by their YouTube content and Twitch streams, and make a fund for their own house and their own jerseys and all that shit. And then they fucking take a fucking regional or a winner split on Rocket League, and then people
spawn flip, son of a bitch.
People are just like, yeah, this team's fucking badass, but you still don't got the other teams looking at it because they don't got a fucking name like FaZe Clan.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
Jesus.
But it scares you because they're just kids. You know what I mean?
Where am I going?
They're kids that a lot of them went to college for you know, 2-3 years.
Your mom went to college.
God damn it. But you know, God damn. But like, you know, they're just kids, and they're like, all right, I can make money and provide for the rest of my life like this. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna lose your love of what you did. Like, where does
if you make it serious, for sure you lose the love. If the pressure, you know, once it becomes a job, it's
well, you got
a lot of time.
Where's your soul sell at? You know,
you gotta you gotta win to keep the love once you become competitive, because once you start losing on a regular basis, that's not something you're used to.
Oh yeah,
you know.
I mean, you get what, the viewers, you get the content, your names out there, your name's out there. Like, you never had, you're like someone like me who's never, you know, I don't even have like a sub button, but all of a sudden you have a sub button. You're an actual partner. You're not an affiliate on Twitch. You're making half of every subscription, and you get 20,000, 30,000 subs a month, and you have real money. And then you get a computer sponsor who's giving you computers, whatever specification you want. Like, it does not matter, like, type of shit. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, you're good at the game, but at what point did you stop having fun? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
that's the thing, man. A lot of these,
I don't ever want to stop having fun playing video games, bro.
Some pros walk away and just go back to streaming because they lose the love of the game. You know,
mean, there was So like me and Junior were talking about earlier, is like the beginning of Twitch, it was all games. There wasn't really just chatting. There wasn't really music and stuff on here. There wasn't like people knitting or feeding ducks on just cameras by, you know, donations or views. But like, you know, but like the original streamers that, you know, like the guy from Washington that like I've watched since I was his age at 16. We're both about the same age, but he's been doing YouTube videos like, you know, like he used to have, you know, millions to like almost hundreds of thousands of people watching at the beginning of Twitch days. You know, now he's down to like maybe a 1,000, if not less these days. You know, I mean, he's still getting his revenue, but like he made like at the beginning of his shit, he was supposed to be a baseball player in college, tore his rotator cuff or ACL or something like that. And then he got really good at Gears of War, like competitive Gears of War. And I'm talking about Gears of War 1 when you had to record that shit through a fucking flash drive, post that shit on YouTube, you know what I mean? Like of a montage that just looks super dumb. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know, just when he was in love with the game, it was just funny content. And there was all these big streamers like C-Nanners, Gassy Mexican, just funny content all the time. And now it's been taken over by the competitive scene. And a lot of people watch the competitive scene because they wish they'll be that good. Just like any pro or like any athlete that thinks they could get to that point of being a pro athlete. You know, a pro football player, but they never realized their odds were so minimal. Like, and that, you know, that's a big thing. So you got 40,000 people in these very competitive gamers watching, but like lost the sight of people like this dude Gold Glove. Like, you know, I mean, he still gets a lot of love. Like, you know, I still give him love. He gets still almost 2,000 people every time he streams, but I mean, you know, like it was nothing like the way it used to be when he used to be probably competitive in games, you know. Now it's, but I mean, like there was times there was like DayZ came out, games like DayZ, and he made a lot of funny content with a couple other creators, and one of his best friends from the Gears of War day, they still make funny content. They still both stream. Like they were the original. Like some of the original Twitch streamers when there was only like 10, 12 partners on Twitch, like, you know, and it's crazy. Like I remember seeing their first G2 conferences and people talking about like, you know, how do you get this going? They're like, well, just fucking do it, you know, like but now it's so big, you know, like.
But we just still got to do it though, right? It puts a platform for everybody now that has a talent or an ability and can work on it, and something like this, because there's people that doesn't have physical ability, right? And that just can't be physical. It's just not in their genes, but they can do stuff like this and provides a platform to do so.
No, exactly.
To be professional at something for sure. That's awesome.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not the funniest motherfucker, but I mean, I know when I know when I'm drunk, I'm funny. But like, I know when, like, you know, I'm having a good time. People enjoy it. I enjoy just meeting new strangers every day. Like,
oh, absolutely. You know, I hope that I start getting chats, people chatting and kind of interacting with these streams, because I so want to fucking be able to do that.
Everything takes time, dude. I've been at this for what, a year and a half now, give or take.
Right.
And I haven't even hit affiliate on Twitch. I know some other people that have just stuck solely with their games. And that's fine. You know, I get that because a lot of people love those games, but the reality is that you just either stick with it or you don't. Like, I've cut down the amount of time that I've put into it just for mental health reasons, but like at the same time, I'm still gonna show my face up there. I'm still gonna try to make YouTube content when I can, and
he's sitting in the corner.
But the reality is just like man, this is a great place to meet people. If you're if you're someone like me who's kind of like a
shit,
in like the
I just
social
killed my own teammate.
Like you're
my bad.
You're in the social aspect of the world of just being kind of like a loner. And that's where I can be a lot. This is a great place. You know, people come in whether they're young or old, and you just get to hang out, and you get to talk, you get to meet people, a new experience with a new person, like almost every day, depending on who's diving to try to find somebody new. And
you know what game I'm right now, man?
What game?
My credit score.
Your credit score? Is that what you said?
I'm working hard at it, bro.
His credit score, yeah, his credit score. I kind of went down a couple levels on my credit score.
I think
I've been stuck at the same spot, but like I've been sitting at like a solid 700, 708 for the last 2 years now, but it's better. I never had a credit score for fucking what, like 10 years now. Like,
hey, don't be throwing around that awesome ass credit score. Act like it ain't nothing, okay?
I don't even know how I earned that shit. Like what? I don't know how I earned that. Like,
I earned it. I earned it, Peter. I earned it.
2 years ago, I went on Credit Karma and it said, literally in the circle, you do not have a credit score. Like literally in those words. I wish I had a picture of that to this day. I would show you, but I was like, yeah, I don't know what that means, but that can't be good. I never thought I'd be able to buy anything in my life. So
you're right where you need to be, bro. You made all the right moves.
My credit took a dip. I was at 700, and then after fucking buying the bed and the stupid, bro, oh god, this was so stupid. So I financed the bed, and they're like, yeah, it's a loan. It's not a loan. They sent me a charge card that's already maxed out at that supposedly my loan amount.
You financed a $500 bed?
500? No, add another zero plus another couple numbers on front of the 5.
What a bed? Like
bro.
Something you fucking sleep on. You pay 50 grand for a bed?
No, not 50. Okay, add one more zero. One more.
Still, you paid 5 grand for a bed?
No, I didn't. Add a couple numbers on top of the 5.
You bought a 50 grand bed, bro.
I know. Give me the exact number of this bed, brother. Like,
you would be doing a Twitch stream on that bed.
It was about like 68. It was 68.
100?
No, yeah, 6,800. Yeah.
For what type of bed is this?
It's the Tempur-Pedic with an adjustable base.
A Sleep Number is cheaper than that, Junior.
Yeah, it's a Tempur-Pedic though, bro. It works.
I fucking hope that works. You must have the most perfect.
I have dreams now, bro. I have dreams
seen in my life,
bro. I haven't had dreams in years.
Hey,
I have fucking dreams now.
$800 to have a fucking dream. I haven't had a dream in like 2 fucking years, bro.
Bro, my back doesn't
Chris,
hurt
I'll
anymore.
give you all my dreams, dude. How do you like nightmares every night?
I don't want your dreams. I'm good. I don't want to watch your fucking dreams. I'll give you my motherfucking dreams.
I will pay to have sleep that is just pure blackness. I don't need a dream. All right?
Bro, I actually sleep throughout the night. I'd be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
I mean, if it works, if you paid nearly 10 grand for that comfort you need, like, God, power to you, man. Like,
it has made it, dude. It's made a huge difference, brother. It's made a huge.
I would freak out if I had a bed that expensive.
Well, I could have bought a bed that can do the job in the beginning, right? But throughout time,
you
when the
replace
bed
it
wears
every
down,
3 or 4 years. You know what I mean? Like that's
So the Tempur-Pedic lasts, I think, longer than any of the other beds.
Like, we've been meeting to get a new bed here, but like I keep saying, I was like, I don't want to get a new bed until we move, like because we want a king size bed, you know, because I roll around a lot. I try to strangle her when I'm sleeping, type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but the reality is is like, you know, I expect to pay like, you know, upwards of like $1,000 for something that might last longer than 5, but like I expect to be replacing it again.
I think I got a 10-year warranty on my Tempur-Pedic and a 25-year warranty on my adjustable base. So the Tempur-Pedic's supposed to last 10 plus years, and then the adjustable base is what made it expensive, Blake. Like the Tempur-Pedic was a couple grand. It was like 19 or 29.
So
it was the adjustable base that added the couple extra thousand.
I gotta ask though, was the adjustable base because like one of you got like sleep apnea and you got to sleep at a certain angle, otherwise you can't breathe?
I snore, but even though that's not the reason why, but it's more for comfort, really. So
Hey, I'm gonna let you
yes.
guys go, man. I'm gonna shake out.
All right, man. You
All
have a
right,
good night,
dude.
brother.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
See ya. Get my butt whooped right now, though.
Oh, I can't get my butt whooped in free play. That's the nicest thing about this.
Hey, does views matter? Because I only have 2 followers, which is you and Chris,
Mhm.
but I got a total of almost 150 views.
Hey, I mean that's a good day. I mean, so
not in one day, but it was like in the last couple days since I started.
So to get your affiliate, like in the next step into Twitch, it's 50
followers,
subscribers, right? And an average of 8 hours of streaming and an average of 3 viewers per stream. So
and that's when you're able to make money, right? That's when you're an affiliate. I mean, that doesn't matter to me, but I want to get to 50 subscribers.
You make like 20 cents, give or take. But also views can also be people like just coming in, the same people you already know coming in and out of your stream. Like
right.
It could be just like, yeah, I kind of like what's going on here. Just yeah. I mean, right now it's just beginning, man. Just like, you know, don't totally worry about it. I mean, I watch you a good couple times a day, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where I was watching, it's like, man, yeah, you're really into it. It's like, I don't, you know, I don't know if, like, because when you dive back in, you don't know if anybody's actually chatting and the chat box goes away.
Right.
But, like, you know, I mean, you're just communicating the whole time, which is good, man. That's more than I do. I'm usually just playing games with somebody on Discord and people come in. I just talk when the people come in. But I mean, yeah, I mean, just, yeah, it's all just, you keep it going. You know what I mean? Like you're also, you got to remember, you're also not a girl with tits.
Yeah. No, that's yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I know what I'm going to be on Halloween though.
Hey, people love a good stick, though. I mean, you look at people like Box plays League of Legends. He dressed like a maid multiple times. There's a couple people that do that still. Like, but I mean, like, you know, you're not trying to have a steak. You're just here for a good time and spreading your type of knowledge and wisdom. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just gonna take time. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, in the amount of what you've been doing this since what, Friday?
I think Friday.
Yeah, like in that amount of time, like, you know, you've had that many people come view your channel. I mean, that means they're interested, man. Like, in all reality, like, people love to see what you got to put down. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, it's where you're gonna develop it. You know, I mean, I'm nowhere near the average viewers, but I'm almost near the 50 subscribers. I think it's like 12 or 13. But I mean, like me, it's like, you know, I'm gonna keep RPing, but I'm gonna buy. A lot of people are really into Pokemon again these days, which is really cool. You know, I grew up on that shit. But I'm gonna get my hands on a couple of boxes of a really popular set and do a giveaway for when I hit my subscribe button. And
no, absolutely, I was thinking of doing some stuff like that too.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean, you know, keep people entertained, they keep people here, because people don't just come to like your stream to also meet you, is they're hoping to meet other people that are interested in the same type of thing, game, music, whatever. And then they get to meet each other, like, because you'll one day, down the line, you might see viewers talking to each other. Or I was playing that space game with Joel, and I got raided a couple times, and one of it is a guy who's, like, very well known in the game, and he brought 20 viewers to my stream and shit like that, and I was like, hell yeah, bro, that's what's up. Like, and all of them are just interested in that type of game, and they're there to talk. And a lot of people stick around because they like talk. I have a guy named the Soggy Lad, and I couldn't get into my RP server at the time because I didn't have priority, and I spent 6 hours just waiting to get into my server. But he was here the whole time. He talked to me, and then I was watching one of my buddies, Aim, who is like so good at Call of Duty that it is gross. Like,
right.
It's just so fucking gross, but I love it because he's fun to like get on there, and he had a cleft palate, so like when people like hear his voice, they think he's just some super nerd, like, but like his real day job is he's a fucking painter, like, you know what I mean, like
yeah,
painting houses type shit, like, and he looks, like, he doesn't look like what people would expect him to look like, and it's super funny, and like, and like it'd be funny too because I'd get like really drunk and I would just like defend him, like, you know what I mean, like not like he needed it, but like, you know what I mean, but I mean he enjoyed it, like, but he's so fucking good at the game. He could probably 1v5 our Seattle Pro team. Like, that's how good he is at the game, and people think he's cheating, and that's why he started streaming, because people thought he was cheating, so he's like, I'll just broadcast it live so nobody thinks I'm cheating, like, like,
yeah,
just good at games like that, like, and I mean, it's because he played thousands upon thousands of my boost was just stuck on. That was weird. But he played thousands of hours of games like Counter-Strike and first-person shooters that just taught him how to like flick really hard and land on target type shit. Like,
right. No, I get it.
But yeah, I mean, it's all a matter of time. And he's got 55 followers, and he just hasn't had the average amount of viewers yet. But he's in kind of like a squad that are very serious about Call of Duty. So I mean, it's gonna get him there. I think in like a month, like, he's probably gonna get his average viewers up, especially with the squad he's with. So I mean, it's all just it's just a matter of,
I want
like,
my channel to be like a mix. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's where it's geared toward. Is right now it just has a bunch of Call of Duty stuff because I just play, and I know I streamed a couple of, or like about half hour of Valhalla, but it's just really about having such a variety of things where it's not just one video, which, hey, I'm just not godly good at one specific thing, so I was like, F it, I'm just gonna stream just a couple things that I'm good at, or at least I like, what I mean?
I mean, there's people that are like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm actually pretty good at the new Black Ops game, but that's because it reminded me, like, how the characters moved, like, reminded me of Modern Warfare 2. And that's when I started playing Call of Duty. So, like, and the movement reminded me of that, and I was actually good at it. Like, like the new Modern Warfare, like, yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't anything to like get proud. But I spent thousands on that game, and I needed to stop playing. Like, I probably spent in the last year and a half that that game was out, like before Black Ops came out, I probably spent $3 or $4 grand into that game.
Ooh,
yeah. Just skins, and I was just so into it, just having a good time, and I loved shitting on people. I loved my KD, but I also liked having a good time. And then the new one came out, and I got to a point, I played that game so much that I play it. If I play it now, I can't play it any longer than 1 or 2 hours because I start getting sick to my stomach.
Right.
Because of the amount of effort, time, and literal money that I put into that game. And I just look at myself and it's like, that is not the type of gamer I am. Like, I am a gamer for sure. I love games and I love being good at games.
Right.
But to put money into something that doesn't invest in me back, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, that's never what games were about. That's what we created games to be when we created a competitive circuit.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, I'm me fresh off, super bad hardcore addictions, where like I got my head way too in serious with shit. I found an addiction in a game like that, and all I wanted was the W's, and all I wanted was the fun, and all I wanted was all the new cool things that everybody else has, and it made, I think that's what makes me sick about it. It is because it became my biggest addiction. Like, on top of it, like, it was causing me to drink more, but it was crazy, man. Like, I mean, like, so now, like, I sit here, it's like, even Rocket League, like, I was starting to get that competitive, now I sit here just being a dumbass and a fuckhead in the free play, not actually playing the game, and
right.
That's where I am. Like, the only thing I wish I didn't disgust myself in doing was I wish I spent more time on my music. Like, that is 100%, like, just putting it out there and trying to learn not to be embarrassed when I sing, or just be embarrassed to put myself out there,
Dude, it's hard. There's times where Dej actually, like years ago, but not even years ago, brother, where she was like, you can't do it. Not you can't, but you're not doing it. You just, it doesn't sound good. You're like, you're off key and all this stuff. Then it got to the point where she finally liked the song that I made for her. I mean, but she liked it. She liked the way it sounded and all of that. And it's just that, I mean, that made me continue doing it. And it's that just that one person going, hey, I actually like that. For whatever reason, hold on. For whatever reason, it's just, imagine one after the other, after the other, after the other, right? Just saying like, wow, you're really good. It makes you feel a little bit more comfortable singing. Whether you sound great or not, I think the people do, like, if you sound halfway decent and the people vibe with you in the moment, it's not about being a superstar, brother. It's the people vibe with you. You know what I mean? And I think that's what I fell in love with. I wish I could sing good. I wish I could. Because if people can vibe with me just because they know I'm vibing with the song, I can only imagine if I sounded good.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, you could sound great and just say a bunch of nonsense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, you could literally say, I milked a cow the other day, and you never milked a cow. But if you sounded good saying it, you sounded like
everyone's gonna be like
Post
oh,
Malone
shit,
singing it. You know what I mean? To be like, oh my God, it's Post Malone singing about cows again. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I milked the cow. I milked a cow.
Yeah, like
that'll be the new phrase. Hey, bro, that was done milking the cow, bro.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, bro, right? I mean that's the reality of it, I mean, there's a point though, like, like artists these days, man, everybody's just the ones that are trying to just be heard are the ones we'll just never hear about. Like unless you discover them yourself, create your own music label, like people like Hobson did back in the day. Like, you'll never hear a truth
like
from
with
someone's
YouTube,
music,
like,
man. Like,
yeah, but like with Facebook, YouTube, and like Twitch and TikTok and all those other ones, yeah, a lot of people give these things bad reps, and I get it. It's not all great content, and there's a lot of counterproductive content on each platform, but some of it has done pretty good for a lot of people, and it's just if we're going to use it, why not try to use it for the reason I believe it's intended for. I believe it's intended for, is just to really get yourself out there to the people. I don't know if the people who created all these is to make, to have these people stuck on their phone. I would assume that they want to. Like, yeah, we're going to create this platform and just have these people stuck on their phones this whole time.
I mean,
but it has helped a lot of people.
I'm sure. I'm sure everything in all reality, it was at one point created as good intention. Like YouTube was created as good intention, right? You get like, because I don't know if you remember early YouTube, like I do, like the Chocolate Rain Man, the Russian Climber, like the first like view of what parkour was besides Jackie Chan.
Right.
Like you had like all these random things and people are like, this is hilarious. You got the Numa guy, the big dude in the chair, that guy, God, that's just a classic, you know what I mean? And which was funny because that was a good song that fucking people actually made music off that beat and shit. But I mean, like, I'm sure a lot of it was based off as like, this is where people can go when they need to relax,
right,
and just hang out. And Twitch was made like people get to watch video games and hang out, meet people of like mind, of liking the same game, and now I mean, obviously it's evolved to even deeper, is that everybody has their own talent. You know what I mean? There's people that just hang out.
Right.
There's people that just hang out on Twitch. I mean, they're walking around the city, like, and just hanging out and just live streaming that, or going to a party, or like live streaming it, and that's, it's all good. Like, anywhere, like, like my community is like, the last couple of months have kind of dropped the ball of what that meant, just because, I've been a little more sober and competitive, but I think lately I've come back into the days of just like I've taken such a big break from any sort of streaming and things like that, that I've enjoyed the community more of like, just being able to talk to somebody new and be like, hey, this is what you like? Yeah, come play games with me. You know what I mean? Like, I'll play games. I'm not fucking good at it, but you know what I mean? Like, I just enjoy playing it and hanging out and having a good time. Or if you're having a bad day, like, you feel like you don't have friends and, I get it. You're a little kid and like, fuck, dude, drama's hard at a little kid's age, man. That shit affects the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just need someone, like, even if they don't realize some of it's artificial, like with especially the bigger streamers they meet, like a little guy like me, like, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, you're having a shit day? Yeah, hop in my Discord. Let's hang out. Let's play some Rocket League or Call of Duty, whatever you like, man. Like, let's just have a good time. Like, I'm just a shit talker.
Absolutely.
and
have some
people
fun.
come here for
just have some fun.
Yeah, people are coming here right now for like the podcast, or if they're coming in here just to hang out and just chat or just have music. Like, that's what this community, I believe, was really meant for,
right,
in the long run. And I think that's why certain people in the beginning were getting paid for it, like, because they were bringing the community of what were misfits in this in this shit, bro. Like, I don't know, like, I mean, like, me growing up, like, and I'm sure you too, like, I mean, like, but something like video games is like you're never gonna make money doing that shit. Go to school, you know what I mean? Like, go to school,
right,
and get a real job, work at Wall Street, make millions, or be a lawyer. Be these expectations that were never a reality. Like especially for little kids, like,
The reality now is like they're saying, like, you'll never have a calculator with you all the time. Like,
yeah, dude, it's called a phone,
bitch.
It's
called a
even
phone
got
shit.
scientific.
Yeah, like I swear to God, cars have calculators too. You know, depending on the model you buy. Like, this has a calculator.
You get a fucking Tesla, it dances to orchestra, dude. You know, like that's the reality we're
That's
at.
crazy, dude. Technology nowadays is it's absolutely crazy. Don't get me wrong, I love technology. I do, and a lot of people are just like, oh, they're watching you and all this stuff, and you're on the grid. You've been on the grid since you had a social security number, okay? So to me, when people are like, oh, you're not off the grid, like, no, you know, I'm going to get off the grid. Like, okay, erase your social security number then. Like, you want to be off the grid? The government knows you exist.
If you want to be off,
you know
the grid,
what I'm saying?
You have to die and convince that people that you're dead. You want
absolutely,
that, and then you need to be never seen. Yeah, and then you need to be never seen by CCTV, an ATM machine, any sort of camera, and you're off the grid.
You better live off the earth. Yeah, like, you're gonna be living. You're gonna be living.
You're better off building a fucking rocket
under the
ship.
table.
Like,
yeah, I don't think that you'll even be able to be like. How can I say? They'll be able to track you even if you work these odd end jobs. They'll find you at some point if they're really looking for you. Like if you really want to be off the grid, like, and they're like, oh, I don't want to be off the grid. I don't want them to know my social security number. Bitch, they already do.
Everybody knows.
They're the ones who gave it to you.
Yeah, a real good computer hacker knows your all of our social security numbers by now. They just don't want to fuck with people's accounts that have that literally scrape by every month. You know what I mean? Like some people do, but they're fucking assholes.
Absolutely. But I think like people who want to get off the grid because they're that I would say they're that concerned. Hey, I get it, but you're gonna have to cut yourself off from everything when people are like, oh, I don't want to, you know, like I want to be off the grid. I don't want this, but then they just financed a vehicle. Like, what do you think you just put yourself on? Like, you literally, like, oh, I don't want to give them my information. I'm going to be on the grid. Like, well, do you have a house loan? Yeah, I have a house loan. Like, you're on the grid, bro. Like, do you have a bank account? Yeah, but I pay for everything in cash. Like, it don't matter. You have a bank account with your name on it, with your address on it. Like, you're on the grid. Like, you got to close everything down. You literally have to.
I mean, as soon as you're born and get a social security number and a birth certificate, you're on the grid no matter where you're at. Like,
yeah, just if you don't, if I think what a lot of people are trying to say, they want as little exposure and trackability from the government as much as possible. Because just because the government knows your social security number and knows that you're alive, they just don't know where you are, right? So when you take yourself off the grid, like, yeah, don't get loans, don't get a bank account. I mean, shit, don't get a job. Like, I mean, literally, you're gonna have to cease existing in the world as it is today. Doesn't mean you're gonna die, but you're gonna be living in a hut somewhere. Which, if they catch you trespassing, which, you know, it's either you live out in the fucking boonies, but you still need resources, right? So what if you can't get the resources? So you're gonna die? Like, come on, dude. It's
well, I mean, if we want to get into that talk, dude, if you haven't seen the movie Captain Fantastic, then this is a whole different conversation for a different Sunday, because
hey, I do gotta go. Yeah. I do actually have to go. So, no, it was good chatting, man.
Yeah, it was great chatting.
We're definitely gonna stream. We're gonna be doing a live set, I think we'll be doing a live set next week.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I believe we're going to be doing a live set. I'm going to try to get with Chris to try to get our SoundClouds and get the music that we've done in the past. So that way, because I told Chris I want to do probably once or twice a week. Probably, you know, most likely the weekend, and maybe like do kind of like a radio podcast on a weekday. Probably do it like a Wednesday. And then on Saturday, kind of do a live set.
Okay, yeah, that sounds.
And try to see how that runs.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, usually weekends I'm usually out, but I mean, fuck yeah, I'll tap in, man. You guys just let me know, and like we can schedule it. The more we schedule, like I will be there, because the fact is that I don't like to do anything unless I actually schedule it like a week or 2 weeks in advance. So I even do that with going to my fiance's parents' house. So
hey, I get it, brother.
Like I'm just like,
I totally get it.
I'm a schedule of values person. It's fucking like I just like, hey, you know, if we didn't have this and sometimes I forget about it, but like she'll bring it up. I'm like, oh yeah, we did talk about it. All right, yeah, we're going to your mom's house, I guess, this Saturday. Like, you know, that type of shit. But
no, absolutely, and we'll keep the stream. I'll keep this Discord channel live, so when we're streaming and get going on this, and we can all eventually play together and shit. So yeah, man, right on. Well, yeah, have a good night, and then I'll catch you on the flip side, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, man,
all right, you got it. Brother. You too, man.
Ooh, that shit got crazy for a bit. I expected to come in here and be here for like 45 minutes, maybe, just say what's up, welcome him to his new stream, and we got deep into a podcast type, just hanging out, talking about life and the future and life of games and shit, and or music and what all these platforms become. That was fucking crazy, man. Mark, I saw your message that we were just in the middle of rants, and I was gonna talk in here, dude. That's fucking awesome that you just looked up live hanging and showed up here, man. It's fucking awesome. I know for sure that we are gonna be planning more of that shit in the future, just hanging out, talking about shit. We spent a good portion looking up people just playing music on Twitch and shit, and but dude, I'm glad you're here. I even got to go too. I'm usually here Monday through Thursday, give or take, unless I'm not feeling too well. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of role playing lately. But it looks like we're gonna start doing some shit with music and starting a podcast now that he's in here and his brother will be in here. His whole family is fucking musically talented. That shit was the deepest shit you ever heard, bro. Oh man. I'm glad. I don't know. We were just kind of rant. He caught me at a weird time because Sundays I don't usually stream, and I was kind of half drunk, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go turn on my computer. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a little chit chat, hang out and shit." So, fuck yeah, dude. I'm glad you're here, man. If you're down for that, I'll probably work together some highlights of tonight's talks and shit like that, and so I can work them onto my actual YouTube. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I gotta send shit to myself. But yeah, fuck yeah, man. We'll be here. I usually play all sorts of different games, and I'm kind of just a variety person. But all right.